Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at semiconductors, that is starting off with Nvidia, AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom and Micron. So today we had a cool off day, a slowdown day, a bit of a sell-off day. You can see the dashboard is screaming red and green, rebound, pullback, bearish, blah blah blah. Good lot of stuff happening here. But what do we make out of this price action, right? So Nvidia, we at least, well, so $118 level is what we talked about. If we lose that, yes, there is weakness that may come in. We are below 20 and 50 days moving average as well. But then there was another level, as I talked about in the morning as well, that is 115. That's where we did find the bounce. Now, the question is, does Nvidia has more room to fall? What is the price action telling us, right? Or can it climb tomorrow up? What do we expect out of it? What are those levels to watch, right? So let's talk about all of that, right? So let's jump to the hourly interval right away. And guys, I'll be using a lot of my tools in this video. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below. Now, speaking of that, I'm just going to turn one up on right now. That is Easy Day and Swing Trading tool. And what I'm going to also do is just adjust the setting here real quick to from attentive mode to flow. Now, you can clearly see that today was a full-on red bearish day, and not just today. We turned this red structure, and I talked about how the weakness was seeping in on Nvidia on Friday. This is Friday over here. And then we are just remaining bearish once we lost 118, right? There was a no-brainer trade here. We did reject, continue to reject at $118 as well on the retest. You can see $115 level that I asked you to be just, watchful of, because at least for the intraday, that's where rebound may come. It can fall until there. This was the important level, right? And we got that. And I talked about how we have so much of support sitting here that rebound may come, which we got that today. Also, you can see my tool cloud gave that rebound as well over there, right? So yes, we did rebound for the day, but you can see structure hasn't really turned it, at least on the lower time frame. For intraday, hasn't really given us the confirmation that, okay, things are looking strong again. So no, yes, right now, intraday weakness is there and bears are in control. For bulls to become back in control, we'll talk about that as well in just a second. So, well, let's talk about that right away. So what are the things to watch from here? So there are two levels. I'm still wanting to give $115 to $114 this zone with the cloud. Tomorrow also a potential of rebound if Nvidia continues to fall. So let's go to the 5 minutes for that right away, right? And because today Nvidia, yes, it gave us this range, right? You can see this range, we got that. And I'm going to turn on my tool again, guys, right away. Another tool, I have multiple tools. You can see all of those on my chart and the videos. So we did have some rebound. You can see we got the rebound signal as well, but then we were below the cloud. We rejected at the cloud, came back lower, rebounded, sold off again, and then at the end of the day, it just stayed within the cloud. But you get my point, right? Now, the bulls, though, will only gain strength. Definitely, first we have to get above the cloud, but not just that. I would say at least give it 117 and 60 cents or 118, this zone. If bulls can take it above this zone, I'm going to draw it as a blue box for tomorrow. If bulls can take it above this, yes, it can continue higher tomorrow. Otherwise, that still remains a potential zone of resistance. There is another possibility, as I talked about. Let's say Nvidia starts to just fall and continues to fall, and I'm gonna just a little bit turn it off for now. And if falls, there's again, I'm willing to give this zone of 114 to 115 a potential zone that tomorrow some rebound may come. All right, so let's take this box down here as well. So this is the zone you are watching for potential another rebound. So in my opinion, I still think Nvidia can stabilize down here. All right, just looking at the price action on the hourly interval. And if we fall, we are watching and seeing if this levels hold again. And now going to the hourly interval, I want to give it actually this, yeah, between these two levels, right? And So yeah, that's where you are still watching a rebound. I still think this is a good support zone, but if we lose with this downside area as well, then 200 hours moving average. What you have to see is actually if sell-off is happening and you are a buyer, you are watching double bottom pivots forming, structure using my easy day and swing trading tool as well, structure is turning green, and then that rebound can be traded. So that's the thing, right? Like when the structure changes back bullish at those areas is what you will be using these day and swing trading tool of mine to know when that is happening, and then you know you can play the rebound there as well. So these are the two levels to watch. I still think Nvidia can either remain choppy or bullish. I will give up on Nvidia if Nvidia closes below 114 and 38 cents and eventually loses 200 hours moving average, then only I'll give up on Nvidia. Right now, otherwise, no. I still think this has a lot of, again, nothing is guaranteed here. I'm not saying that's what going to happen. No. What I'm saying is that, in my opinion, there's more probability that Nvidia can stabilize here. It will take it a couple of more days. Even if it has to break the structure, it will take a couple of more days. And until then, since we're in the bullish on the daily interval, since on intraday right now there is weakness, but since we are overall in the bullish structure on the daily interval, there is more likelihood that for a couple of days rebounds might be bought back up. Just my opinion though, based off of those levels. If any times things, if it hits the ceiling, stuff happens, and yeah, that's where the problem would be. But that's below these zones like 200 hours moving average and this like 114 and 16 cents area zone. You got my point, right, on the hourly interval. But I still think Nvidia has a room to either stabilize here, go choppy, and then try to go up. But again, as I said, nothing is guaranteed, so have a stop loss, and then the zone I provided, and that's pretty much below the cloud as well, right? Once we lose the cloud, there is no point, and I'll wait for, well, you gotta wait for the structure also to turn green, okay? Just don't go blind, and also use the 5 minutes interval, the levels, the cloud, and everything. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys, for Nvidia. All right, so let's go to now AMD. AMD unfortunately closed red. Oh well, let's go there. I'm gonna keep my tool on right now so that we can also see the structure there. And AMD though, guys, it seems like is doing fine. We are above 20 and 50 days moving average. Yes, we have a sell-off up on the top, but structure still remains bullish on this thing right now. Let's actually go to the hourly interval right away and see what's going on. We are above the cloud. Yes, today was a weakness day. You can see structure is red up here. It held 151, but oh yes, structure remained weak. It just stabilized itself on intraday, right? Now, let's turn this thing off. And so tomorrow, what are the levels to watch, guys? So if we lose 151 at this point, yes, it can continue lower. You will have to have a stop loss on the other side for sure, even that's a short play. But yeah, this is the zone. If we lose this, we're going lower. Otherwise, no, it can still either stay up here or continue up here. But that's the zone to watch, 150 and 60 cents to 151. Easy peasy. SMCI. SMCI daily interval structure remains in the reboundish bullish. Reboundish bullish, yes. Because in the passive mode, let me check what shows up in the passive mode. There are two modes. Yeah, in the passive mode, guys, we are still bearish. Now, again, well, difference between passive mode and bearish, and active mode is that active mode is for the, you are using, you are going, you are trading with big positions. You are taking advantage of even the rebounds for active day trading, and you don't want to go through bigger pullbacks or bigger rebounds. You just want to know where to enter, where to exit. You don't want to build passively into a position like a, throughout the day, or for on the swing plate will be for multiple days, right? You don't want to size in, size out. That's what I'm trying to say. So passive and active differs there. But again, if you're a member, you have received a video on, what this means, how to do it. And so just follow that video. I'm using active here right now on my videos right on the screen, and also I use it for my day trading as well. But anyways, So yeah, this is still ongoing in the active mode bullish, but let's go to the hourly interval. And we do have a weakness on the intraday though, right? Structure, as I showed you on the daily, is still bullish though, but yes, we have a weakness coming in on intraday levels, and we are now rejecting underneath of this trend line that I provided you, right? These were holding good supports before, but this is where the slowness is coming, right? So we'll see. We are above the cloud though, but at least intraday this weakness is coming at those levels. If I go to the 5 minutes interval, again intraday you can trade both sides, no problem, and you can see we had a good reboundish signal as well over here, and we then climbed up. Things then pretty much just this was more of a scalper's day today here, right? And then eventually it just gave up as well. But again, this is an active mode. Passive mode would show things a little bit, again, based on your trading style. Anyway, it's not going to go in detail here. Okay, so that's SMCI. Well, yeah, what to watch here, right? So, let's go to the hourly interval again, and for tomorrow on SMCI, this is a good candle here, guys, but if we can stay above 445 and 90 cents, it can just be an upside play. Below this, even though this is a good buying candle, I don't want to short this thing right now. All right, the odds are not in the favor of shorts just seeing this candle here. So yeah, if it falls, either you can just avoid trading it short because 200 hours moving average is also coming in from below. It's your choice, but yes, there's 446 and below, some weaknesses there, but just seeing there's a candle sitting, demand candle. ARM. So let's go to the daily interval. We do have a red candle today, but structure on this overall is just going through a pullback, and let me actually, which means it didn't fully turn bearish yet, but it's just going through the pullback. Let's do attentive mode here. Here we go. And so what from here, right? Well, this is the level, guys. 137.92 cents to 135. As if we can hold this with 20 days moving average below, we should be fine. And I think we are still fine on this structure. Even if more weakness would come, I think eventually structure is not there yet changing. But on the lower time frame intraday, is there a weakness? What are the levels to watch for tomorrow? Well, for bulls, you will have to get it above first 20 and 50 hours moving average. That's the simplest way I can put it. If we can get above it, your first target is 145, at least for now. And that would at least for now suffice. And if we continue to lose level to the downside, like 138, then eventually we might be making our way like 135 and below. That is more weakness would come in, but I just don't, again, it's just my opinion. You will have to still have a stop loss and anything can happen, but I think structure can still hold here. Just my opinion though. But hey, just work with the technicals. It's just my opinion, which depends on the stop loss, right? So you have to have a stop loss across on the other side of these levels where these structures are changing. If you are planning to take a position, there is no way around stop losses. There is no way around. Even if you are using order book, even if you are using level 2, level 3, whatnot, right? You can't predict all the orders coming in. Even if you have that all that heat maps of the Nasdaq order books and everything on your brokers, depends on what brokers you have for yourself, but you can see only limit orders there. You will not see market orders coming in, right? So, and that's why you have to be around these technicals important levels, because all these orders comes at these levels. Why so? Because that's where the high liquidity is, right? Because those are the levels of support and resistance. That's why these levels are so important to trade with. That's why structures are important to trade with, and watching the price action at these levels, right? Broadcom. So Broadcom is just did a pullback, got bought back up, not no brainer. I talked about it. It can stay bullish. It's still remaining bullish. Structure is bullish here as well. And yeah, this thing is still fine in my opinion. So yeah, and stop loss has to be below 20 and 50 days moving average in this position. Well, one more thing on Broadcom, guys. Let's go to the hourly interval. And I want to see if tomorrow, what are the things to watch? Well, as a bull, Intraday, you can see if it gets above 20 hours moving average. It's a good price action. I think even if we continue to fall, if in pre-market we don't see weakness, if in pre-market and when the market opens, if we can open up somewhere here 163, it's unlikely it's going to break below 161 in my opinion. So, but anyways, we'll see. Trade with these levels. Levels are already here. 163 and 97 cents above it. 20 hours moving average is just an upside play. And even if we come down, watch 161 and 33 cents. It can give it another bounce. We'll see. But these are the levels to watch. All right, so that's Broadcom. Let's take a look at now Micron, the last stock for this video. This poor thing, oh no, this thing gave up, guys. It was looking really beautiful. I personally didn't expect it this way to happen. And that's why stop losses are important. But I didn't expect this thing to just crack again below. This support has been holding multiple times, but if we keep testing it over and over again, it may not hold, right? But anyway, stop loss had to be here, 84 and below. Technically, we are not in the stop loss zone, but this break today is a very bad break to the downside. We were having a good candles, but now not anymore. This is a problem for sure. On hourly interval, well, yeah, I would, well, you have to first get above 87 and 88 cents to even look for any upside, and then 20 and 50 hours moving average. It's not a clean upside right now on this. It's gonna, I would suggest let it again get above $90 first if you want to play upside. Otherwise, no. That's pretty much it. What I would say with Micron here, and one more thing I want to check here. No, yeah. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. What I would watch with Micron here. Nothing more to worry about in my opinion. Whereas 200 hours moving average is also overhead. So yeah, it's still yeah, it's just strength is not there on this, and every time it's just being sold off. You have to let it get above $90 first. Again, yeah, for any bullish play. All right, that's it for this video, guys. And if you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Junior Trader Dividend Investing channel. Link to this channel is in the description below. My portfolio that I have been building public facing, all the details, updates are in these videos here. Check out the sequence. I highly appreciate your support. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.